Today we are going to study about a wonderful book. You can see this book compiled by talks of the great educational philosopher of 20th century, G. Krishnamurti. The topic of this book, the title is On Learning and Knowledge. It cost only 175 rupees. You can buy from bookstore or you can order from Amazon or Flipkart. This book gives us a totally new approach to learn things. Generally, we learn things by repetition and practice, and we think that this is the only way of learning. Is it so? No. Krishnamurti in this book says there is a totally different way of learning, and how that learning would happen. The compiler of the books, has collected from his different talks given in different countries in different times. So thanks to the compiler of this book, this is available. Very small, concise book. I am going to read some of the paragraph of this book. The title of the book is On Learning and Knowledge, and you can get most of the book of Jiddu Krishnamurti in PDF format from internet. There is a different way of learning, which is to see comprehensively, wholly, holistically the whole movement of knowledge. Knowledge is necessary, otherwise you couldn't live. J. Krishnamurti, 15 April 1979. Something about this book, On Learning and Knowledge, encapsulates J. Krishnamurti's discerning insights into the nature of learning and accumulating knowledge. In this book, Krishnamurti explores the effect of these themes on human perception and points out that our dependence on accumulated knowledge can be potentially disastrous for both personal and global human relations. He highlights both the necessary uses of knowledge and the knowledge which is psychologically damaging, offering vital new learning techniques through which we can gain a more accurate perception of the unknown. This new series of thematic selections from J. Krishnamurti's vast body of work, talks, dialogues, journals, and letters brings together the world-renowned spiritual teacher's profound observation on issues of particular relevance to our daily lives. This is Penguin Book Publisher. Krishnamurti, 1895 to 1986, was born in Madanapalli, a small town of Chennai, to Brahmin parents. In 1909, at the age of 14, was proclaimed as a savior and subsequently taken to England by Annie Besant, the Lady of Theosophical Society, one of the most powerful ladies the world has ever known, after Madame Blavatsky. In 1929, however, he rejected the mantle and abandoned the organization of which he was the head, declaring that did not want disciple, thereby unleashing a storm of controversy. Basically, he was prepared for being a world teacher, Jagat Guru, in order to teach the whole world. But in 1929, after training, when he called to stage to declare him as world teacher, he rejected that and said that truth is a pathless land. It cannot be organized. Gentle, unassuming teacher. Over the next half century, Krishnamurti traveled the world giving public talks and private interviews, inspiring the likes of Jawaharlal Nehru, Aldous Huxley, George Bernard Shaw, and the Dalai Lama. He influenced too much of the so-called great people. The essence of his teaching is that only through a complete change of heart in the individual can there be come about a change in society and so peace to the world. So he put emphasis on individual change because through individual the whole world comes into being. Through individual one family, then one family, through so many family one village, then many village together called as society, then a state, then a country, then the whole world. He believed that this radical change would take place in every individual, not gradually but instantaneously. Generally, we postpone that we will change today, not. We will change tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. He said that we have to change instantly, just now and here. No postponement, no time gap should be there. He helps us to see ourselves as we really are. For this is in seeing with absolute clarity that the inward revolution takes place. We generally hangs in the past or we go to the future. We put some ideal in front of it. We have distinction between good and bad, not from our own understanding, but we have been taught from our childhood by our teachers, family members, or idiotic priests and politicians. One paragraph from his talk. The accent of man does not lie in accumulated knowledge. Scientists and others have said man can only evolve by having more and more knowledge, climbing, ascending, but knowledge is always the past. And if there is no freedom from the past, his ascent will be always limited. It will always be confined to a particular pattern. We are saying there is a different way of learning, which is to see comprehensively, wholly, holistically the whole movement of knowledge. Knowledge is necessary, otherwise you couldn't live. But the very understanding of its limitation is to have insight into its whole movement. We have taken knowledge as natural and live with knowledge and go on functioning with knowledge for the rest of our life. But we have never asked what knowledge itself is and what is its relationship is to freedom, what its relationship is to what is actually happening. We have taken all this for granted. That's part of our education and conditioning. Ojai, 15 April 1977. So, we have accepted everything what have been told to us without any understanding, our own reasoning. Because the teacher has said it, we have to accept it as a true. Or it is written in some book, then we accept it as a true. So we accept authority for knowing truth. Is there any authority of truth? I don't think so. Truth is always an individual quest. So everybody has to discover his own truth. Enough for today. Thank you. धन्यवाद. शुक्रिया.